Hey, what is up, people of the YouTubeverse? Back again. It's storming outside, so I'm not gonna be out there, and also it's too dark for really to get any kind of viewage. So, back in the kitchen again. How y'all doing? I actually wanted to say hey and give y'all. It's Pride Month, so I wanted to get more into a bit about me, about my mindset on things, because it's considered queer, but it's not gay or anything and it's not wrong to be gay. Don't get me wrong. When I'm saying it's not gay, I'm not saying it's not bad. I'm saying it's just not that. So I am of the A's, as you know. I am aromantic mostly, and I say I tap dance strongly on the asexual because it's been over 10 years. I'm still not desperate for anyone's romantic attention or anything. I'm actually extremely driven. The past, especially 5 years, man. Honestly, to be real, I've never really cared much for dating. I never cared much for marrying. I cared less for marrying, to be real with you. It's just never something that ever appealed to me. And like the only reason why I ever dated in high school, or the only reason why I ever like tried to date at all. Last time I dated a girl, I was literally shouted at, like, Nick, at your age, you need to do something. You need to be gay. You need to do something. You need to be with somebody. And that's what I got a lot of, and I don't feel that way at all. Now, when it comes to attractions, I will say I am more attracted to the female form than I am the male form. I've never felt an attraction to a guy. I have two absolute amazing friends that are trans, and I don't feel I'm that either. Hearing their different sides of the story, two amazing people who were trans, and I was introduced to them by their dead names. I've known them for so long. And even then, it's just, I don't think that's me either. So, it's hard to explain to both sides of the spectrum that you just don't care to be in a romantic adult relationship with anyone, man or woman. I mean, like I said, I'm more attracted to women, but even then, I don't I don't see the time, to be honest. I don't see where I can, in my mind, when you find your special someone, you give them the world. You give them everything you got. And that's because they give you everything they got back. And it's supposed to be a give and take. It's not supposed to be someone gives and the other person takes more. That's not what true romance is. That's not what a good adult relationship is. And it's hard to find that good adult relationship because the mindsets of romance and the man and woman's routine in a basic relationship is just wild. I can't even say it's skewed because I don't even know if we even got what it's like or what it's supposed to be, you know? So, honestly, on this Pride Month, to celebrate the different mindsets of each and every individual, which I totally respect, I 100% believe if you're not doing harm to others or yourself, and you're living your life, and you're doing so fulfilled, there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is when your lifestyle hurts others around you or yourself specifically. Because you got to remember, we're all miracles. Don't treat yourself anything less than a freaking miracle, regardless of what other people tell you. Because those other people are just all loopy in their own minds, you know? We're all ants on the wall. We are all nothings. You think you someone big? Compare yourself to the planet, and then compare the planet to the solar system. Hey, guess what? There's a galaxy. Oh, wait, there's bigger? There's a universe? Oh, snap. Where do I stand on that? You tell me. So, it's just, why are we judging each other? Why are we hating on each other? I'm honestly unhappy that there are wars being conducted because my God's better than your God. But when you look at the two different scriptures of my God's better than your God, both gods preaching the same love. Why is it that loving religions have to go to war? That's wild to me. And this is honestly why I always tell y'all, I'm out of politics. I don't understand it. I work with my animals. I work with the nature. Because in the scriptures I've read and the stuff I've seen, even in stuff of different cultures, different religions, they always throw back to give to others and uplift the world in a positive way. And I do believe there are people on the streets. I do believe there are those who are treated wrong who might have that mindset. I'm extremely lucky. I've had an amazing family. I've had awesome friends. And even at my worst, when I was not following that mindset of things of love and peace, I was still blessed. I have me a guardian angel that I have so much to thank for that when I pass through this carbon-based shell that I live in, that my spirit, my mind, it will move on past what this... It's not a prison. I would say a point in time. Where our spirits, our minds are in these bodies in a point in time to teach us something. And I do believe the message has a strong base in love. Everyone's message is a bit different. And the fact that there's billions of people on this planet, that is amazing. 3 people can have 6 different opinions. That's to be celebrated. So in this Pride Month, let's not despise one another over mindsets. Let's look at one another over what we want for one another. Because there are those who want peace and love, and ain't got the time and place to preach it, because they were born different. And there are those who were born just right and are preaching a very opposite message that I am, and I hope y'all out there get into the vibe of, we trying to fight against, but not the way the others are out there. We're not going to be mad. We ain't going to storm the streets. Love is strongest when it whispers. Why shout? The darkness is doing that already. Yeah, it's getting its attention on the media. But is it really going to win the war? Wars are won through numbers. Love don't have to fight to win. We just need to band together and understand the same tune. And the good thing about this song, there's enough room for all parts. Everyone can fit. Don't matter where you are on that pride flag or anything. If you mean well, and you wish not harm to others or yourself, thank you. Not only are you a miracle, but you're a walking testament to what people should be. So do so with love. Do so with peace. Put down your damn weapons. Stop chiseling bits off the road. Stop making Molotovs. Your voice. The sound of your voice. The words of wisdom and kindness and love are stronger than any bullet. Because a bullet that strikes the peaceful man down gives that much more to heaven. And the darkness recognizes that. So there's a covenant of peace and love and hate and negativity. You know, the ultimate rebel on the other side of things out there. So, different paths, different things. Do good for others and yourself. Do good for yourself first. and others will come to follow. You cannot give out if you're empty. You need to fill yourself up with goodness and love, and that will pour out to others. So that's what the big message is tonight, with right here, right now. And if you've been here this long, thank you for listening. If you like the vibes, there are so many more videos that are somewhat like this, and so much more towards animal love and care, just uplifting the creatures we live with and everything, We got what we got. Let's make the best of it. And we do so with a kind heart. If you're on that vibe, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe, because there's going to be more videos like this, as well as more videos with my cute animal friends that I work with and live with. We ain't stopping. But I'm not going to try and shout. I ain't going to make claims to, fight someone in a ring. I'm not going to pit groups of people against each other for y'all's views. I'm just going to be a dude, a raggedy-looking dude, with my white man dreads, raggedy beard, wearing my Snuggie thing. Nothing special. A dude in his kitchen just trying to tell y'all, you are an amazing individual. So don't fall for the traps of the darkness. Because that's all it wants from you, is you. And it ain't going to treat you right, despite what promises are in this world. So, if you understand what I mean by that, cool. If not, other videos, other things will kind of reiterate on this, but I'm not going to do so through forcing it down your throat. I'm going to live by example. I'm going to live by doing, and I look back at these videos to help me as well. I'm going to try my best, and I always try my best to practice what I preach. Because honestly, when I speak like this, it's because I get a vibe. I get a feel. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to get out here and chat. That's why the videos are just random. Could be 6 minutes, could be 12 minutes, could be 13, could be 14, 15, whatever. All sorts of minutes. And for all the minutes you guys watch and appreciate, thank you. Because I know y'all can take what I got and make it better. Because if you've seen the video about my past, yeah, my 20s I wasted. Almost 10 years. Just afloat. Just here. Amazing I'm still alive. I didn't think I would be alive until this age, to be honest with you. I thought I would have done myself in with my own habits. But Thundus, man. Reiterating. Saying, hey, pay attention right here, mothers. And fathers. I was about to say mother, but keep it peaceful here. Well, I mean, peaceful and respectful. I mean, just wordy dirge or disrespectful. I wasn't saying it in anger. I'm an adult. I'll sometimes drop some wordy dirge amongst my adult friends, but when I'm in public, around children, around people who I know don't like it, again, respect. Always respect. And I think it's a big thing. Because I feel like respect's been put to the wayside for views. For the big sort of leeway, that golden ticket, that viral video, How about we make some viral videos not crazy? And try and give a message that the younger folks can really push a better earth for. Because our forefathers messed up. My generation messed up. We gotta do better. With that, peace out. Thank you for listening. And everything I say is in peace and love. I do not call anyone out. I do not want to disrespect anybody. And if any way it sounds like I might have, I am so sorry. Not my intention. It's just I'm really adamant about pushing that love vibe. I feel like it's not been pushed. Or if it has, it's been skewed. Thank you. Peace out.